Hello friends, in continuation with the last lecture. Now we are going to talk about the next topic, that is block functions, right. So Bloch has proved the wave functions and the associated energies for the periodic potentials. Okay. Now the this important it is very important theorem, and the solution for the Schrodinger equation for a periodic potential in case of the periodic materials or the crystalline materials, where the atoms are arranged in periodic manner at the equal interval of the distance, right. So the its wave function is represented as a psi k of r bar is equal to u k of r bar into e raised to I k bar dot r bar. Here we can have this u k of r bar has the period of the crystal lattice. Okay. So it has the period of the crystal lattice with the u k of r bar is equal to u k of r bar plus t bar. So t represents the translation factor or the translation operator, means when we are just trying to translate the this crystal lattice with the this operator as a t bar, then we will be reaching with the same kind of the magnitude it would be having at the position of r bar. So the what the statement of the Bloch theorem gives us, or the states that the eigenfunction of the wave equation for a periodic potential are the product of the plane wave. Okay, it is represented with the e raised to I k r times a function u k of r bar with the periodicity of the crystal lattice. So what is the periodicity of the this wave function is the crystal lattice, means the after the each interval of the unit cell, the periodicity gets repeated one. So now here we are going to consider the case of the only the non-degenerate case of the wave function. Non-degeneracy means the wave function having the different kind of the energy values, and degeneracy means what we can have the for the same wave function will be having the for the different wave functions we will be having the same kind of the energy eigen value. Okay, already we have seen in the quantum mechanics. So here the Bloch has given us the condition or the wave function which is in the form of the psi k of r bar is equal to u k of r bar into e raised to I k bar dot r bar, and this is this form of the wave function is called as the Bloch function, and this can be also decomposed into the sum of the travelling waves, and that we will be see in the next lecture. Okay. So this Bloch function also assembled into the localized wave packets to represent the electrons that propagate freely through the potential field of the ion core. So here we are considered already this the free electron model on the last lecture as well. Okay. Here as I said that the we are going to consider the case of the non-degeneracy of the psi k of r bar. Okay. So the we consider here the n identical lattice points. So the n identical lattice points is the sum this way we can just represent the atoms are arranged in a in a periodic manner in the all three directions. So n identical lattice points on a ring of a length n a. So n is the number of atoms it will be having on these kind of the ring. So they are arranged in the periodic manner. So the potential energy is periodic in this lattice constant a with the u of x. Now this is the potential energy in case of the one dimensional case, where u of x is equal to u of x plus s a, where s is a integer. Okay, s is a integer. We are now guided by the symmetry of the ring to look for the solutions of the wave function such that means we have to, this is the symmetric one. So in any direction if you look, so it will be having the symmetry around it. So it's a circular ring we have just considered. You can have this spherical as well. Okay, here now psi of x is psi of x plus a is equal to c times psi of x. So this c is nothing but the constant. Okay, c is a constant one. Then when we are going once around the ring, so when we are going once around the ring, then what we will be having when we are just moving one after the other and so on and so forth. So the n number of the atoms will be passing on. So psi of x plus na is equal to psi of x. So we'll be reaching with the same kind of the wave function, but we are just making the round around this ring. So this will be multiplied n number of times. So c raised to n into psi of x will be there, because here the psi of x must be here the psi of x must be the single valued function, and c is the one of the n roots of the unity. One of the n roots of the unity is represented with the c. So c is equal to e raised to I 2 pi s by n, 2 pi s by n, where s is running from the 0 1 to n minus 1, because when you will reach to the n, we will be starting with the next round around that ring. So psi of x is equal to uk of x into e raised to I 2 pi s x by n a, and actually this satisfies the equation psi of x plus a is equal to c into psi of x. So what is the provision is required is provided that the uk of x has the periodicity of a, and so that the uk of x is equal to uk x plus a. Okay, this is the case what we can have get the information regarding the this function, or the what we can say the amplitude corresponding to it. So this actually equation satisfies, okay, this equations satisfies this equation of the what we can say the wave function. Okay, wave function. So we'll see, and obviously the periodicity is required that the uk of x is equal to uk in uk of x plus a has to be satisfied. Then and then these results are varied with k is equal to 2 pi s upon n a.